Last Saturday, we had the opportunity to tour the AMBRY in Greeley. Kelly Cook was kind enough to show us all the amazing additions and capabilities of this space. Join us in our tour of this amazing building. To begin, we went straight into the main rented office spaces of the AMBRY and got to hear a lot about the reconstruction and process that it took to renovate this space. And we jump into the tours, speaking on the materials and overall process for this shift in environment, from a church building to a hybrid office space. We hope you enjoy the rest of the tour and hope that you learn a lot about this super cool, fascinating area in downtown Greeley.
And when we bought it, it had red carpet glued to the floor and lots and lots of pews. And so we basically were super lucky. We were able to refinish the floors and save them. And then all of the other wood you see in the whole building is a pew. So we wanted to, like one day we would like to be the LEED certified. We have to fix our roof for that, but everything else is super environmental.
Yeah.
Like all our lights stay on 24 hours a day, so we have to think ahead on that, not only for expenses, you know, but also just to not have it be like burning down the environment. Yeah. So as you can kind of see, we have offices up here, and they're like on an open concept. Our memberships are $150 a month, but we do a student startup membership for $100 a month because we know that students are just trying to make it.
Yeah.
Like, for most people already established, that's nothing. For a student, you're still like $100.
Yeah.
But at least it gets them in the door. 24-hour access. You saw me do it like my key card on my phone.
Okay.
And then there's off-street parking. So I'm 46 years old. And let me tell you the day I knew I was a grown-up was when I was 45 years old and I made a parking lot.
Oh, there you go.
And by that I mean paid for one.
Yeah.
I'm a grown-up now. I made a parking lot.
It does look super nice, so it's all nice and paved. And...
Yeah, we wanted it to be. Please watch your step because the stairs kind of disappear.
Thank you.
One of our big things was safety. We do microloans for female and indigenous and queer-owned businesses, and so we really were like, you might have a female in here who's smaller and she's working starting at 11 at night because she's doing her day hustle, and I just don't want her to feel unsafe. So we're working on fencing, we're working on lighting, but this is one of the ideas that you could come right off of the parking lot, feel safe, use your key card, now you're locked in.
And so it's 24 hours a day?
Yeah,
Wow.
24-hour access. In fact, have like those little cameras there so that I can watch from my bedroom if I have to, to just make sure everything's on the up and up.
Just all these doors in here are just separate working spaces?
These are all different offices of different people.
And those just rent out by the day, by the week? How does that work?
These are all one-year leases.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you have a couple of options. You can get an office. I actually only have one office available. Everyone else is rented out for a year. Then you can have 6 months or more a lease to do a membership, kind of like a co-working, like we work.
Yeah.
And then you pick any place that looks fun for the day to sit and work, and then you can work there.
Huh.
And so we have like these spaces too. Like this was my husband's mom's desk, so we have a lot of fun family furniture and things. Yeah. We took this place where the pastor would have gotten ready, and we made it into a Zoom room because with the open concept, sometimes you want some privacy.
Can I peek in there?
Yes, please. You can. There's nothing off limits, honestly. You can look anywhere.
Oh, it's got like some sound strips and everything?
Yeah, I'm working. I think I need even more because it's still a little echoey. A really fun piece that's like useless and just fun, okay?
Yeah.
Is that the guy who owns the Wing Shack and Sexy Sammy's and Luna's, they're buddies of ours, Brian and Sam. So he gave us this phone booth, and then one of the people who works here was like, "Can I do something cool with it?" And he put in this like jailbroke Nintendo in there. 16th Street Creative Studio. It's my big white box. And today, since they're having the Women in Business, they have several vendors set up, and it's just so cool. A great idea is to say, how can I be multifaceted? Yeah. Because she doesn't want her studio to sit here for 2 weeks and just waste her rent money. So by using it where other photographers and people can rent it out, she's like doubling her business potential. When she can photograph, she does it, and when she's out at a wedding, someone else can be renting it.
Yeah,
That's awesome. Yeah, isn't this fun? And she did all of this white, and she has to mop it and paint it again all the time.
Yes, I walk, Kelly sees me painting often and she's like, "You did this too."
I mean, with love.
With love, no, it just cracks me up because your loving face when you say it. I'm like, I know, Kelly, I know.
But isn't it great?
Yeah, this is a super cool area,
Okay, now remember this one, because next door is the exact same room, except for it's not. And that's how you're going to see how
Thank you, guys.
unbelievably different they are. So this is Mirasol. It's sisters and cousins who have had family in town for generations. Mirasol was actually the name of their grandparents' restaurant.
Yeah.
And now they have a natural healers. Anastasia's an herbalist. She actually has a small spot upstairs as well for her herbalist company. Come on in. And they have a community room, a massage room. Again, these are set up right now for the vendors, but just look how different they did their room. Isn't it great?
It is the exact same layout.
It is the exact same size, the exact same layout. They built in these walls to have separate rooms, and they've just been more colorful, and they have a ton of local artists come in. So this is not all of their stuff. Like this stuff, for example, is Anastasia's stuff that she creates. She actually works on a farm and like is an incredible healer and does all of this work herself. But like next to her, those are other people who do that work. And then they feature artists on the wall every month. So they bring in people and give them a chance to show their art and sell their art. So they are really, watch out right behind you.
Yeah, I was like, I'm being very careful.
They're really, really mindful of saying, not how do we make our own business work, but how do we support lots and lots of people who are working so hard. And that, maybe this has been obvious, but a big deal for me is that I know everybody in here and we all don't just want to make our businesses work, we want to take care of each other and we want to do things right. And that is, the people who are in here, they're all demonstrating that. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it, y'all. That's what I got. You have any questions?
I mean, I guess what's your one piece of advice? We're doing the whole entrepreneurship thing.
Yeah.
What's your one piece of advice for us?
Okay, can I give two?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Okay. The first one is do it right, even if it's expensive. Do everything right the first, or you'll do it 10 times and you'll be sorry. And it's so hard to do that because you're like, oh, I just want to go to American Furniture Warehouse.
Yeah.
And I get that. And some of our stuff, we start that way, and the other thing is make it community. Because the community will back you up, they'll invite people in. A couple of times before we got our parking lot done, we had floods in here. Their business flooded, Shelby's flooded. It sucked. They were so nice about it. And we helped each other get it clean, but like, if you're not community, like it's just angry people and you're just a landlord.
Yeah.
And so I think the community is tops and it pays off over and over again.
Yeah.
So you can't, no matter what type of business you're doing, you cannot underestimate how important the community is. So those are my two advice.
No, that's awesome.
Bargain.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. This was a phenomenal tour. This is a super cool area. I really appreciate you letting us take a look inside, and
Here's my shameless plug. Anybody who wants to come by and get a tour, they can. And anyone who wants to do a student membership, let me know.
Do you have any like social media, anything like that?
Oh yeah, we have AMBRY Greeley all over the place.
Okay.
So mostly Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, I think that's all we need.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Good to meet you.
The video I got in here is fine, but wouldn't be Greeley without that. The show is actually pretty interesting. It's like drama.
Maybe in there real quick too. I'm gonna break this.
Imagine.
It like drops. She said people said this, right?
Yeah. Don't die.
Dang, this is so cool. Should I like be taking a phone call? Or what's funny? What can I do to make this into a viral clip?
Just keep talking.
Right?
No, okay.
I can just be like looking around. It's like when you find a dope phone booth with Nintendo.
A jailbroken Nintendo.
Like, what's a jailbroken Nintendo?
Oh, it means it's not like locked to the software.
Oh.
Yeah, so like that Nintendo can do literally anything. So cool.
We did like a little 4 or 5 person like, yeah, that's super, super cool. Class, we had to like come up with business ideas. And I literally was like, I called it hybrid headquarters, but it was like a business idea to bring everybody that doesn't have a good at-home office into this space.
Yeah.
Here it is, I don't even have to make it. Does this have like, yeah, it's like pull out sheets, things. I also love this lighting. Oh shit, I didn't see that. We hope you enjoyed the walkthrough of this amazing building as much as we did. Stay tuned for more videos and podcasts.